In the first week of August, we collected close to around $16,000 just in the starting of the month. You might be thinking, Bhavesh, it's just the starting of the month. How did you collect it? 16,000, 15, $16,000 in just like a week. And it was just the starting. You have to outreach, you have to reach out to new people, you have to book new appointments, and it takes time. But how did you actually collect it 15, 16,000 in the very first week of August? That's what we are going to cover down in this video, and how you can also do that with your own marketing agency. Just stick with me till the very end, because I'm going to exactly show you obviously a proof, because I'm not just bluffing out here coming in front of you and just telling you these numbers. I'm just going to share my screen right now, and I'm going to share like literally like how much we actually collected in the first week of August. Let me just share my screen right now and let me show you a live proof from my Stripe dashboard. Boom, let's go. So this is my Stripe dashboard. So let's go straight to the 7 days. Wait a second, let me open like the correct time frame from 1st of August to 7th of August 2025. So here we go, 1st to the 7th of August. Boom. So I've just refreshed this entire thing in front of you guys. So this is no bluff and shit, because I don't believe in that. I'm just keeping things as real as possible, as raw as possible. So you can see here it's close to around like 14 lakhs. And if you do the obviously calculations, 14 lakhs INR in USD is pretty much $16,000. So you can just do your maths right now real quick. So that's what we collected in the very first 7 days of August. All right, are we done with the proof? Boom, that's good. Let's get into the part where how you can also do that. I'm running this agency, everything is completely dependent on me, my employees, the business, and everything around my life, whatever is happening, it's completely dependent on me at this level, at this point of my life. So I do feel like this is a new month, I have to hit even more numbers possible, and I should be getting more clients, more revenue, more recurring revenue. So obviously guys, like if you are at a position where you're doing $40,000-$50,000 a month, you will also realize one day like how important it is for you to actually keep collecting the revenue and keep scaling and continue scaling your agency. All right, so before I tell you exactly how you can do that, let me tell you what kind of payments I actually received. So I think out of that $15,000-$16,000, one or two payments was recurring payments. So recurring payments as in like my previous clients just paying me as a new retainer because their subscription was over with us. They just paid us. So I think that was just $2,000 in total. And but rest $13,000-$14,000 actually came as a new revenue. It means we onboarded new clients and we got new referrals. So we actually onboarded new clients in the first week itself. That actually led us to collect close to around $15,000-$16,000, right? So you might be thinking, Bhavesh, in the first month itself, how did you actually founded clients, right? Guys, this marketing agency game is all about nurturing your prospects. I was just expecting I'll be getting just 2-3 clients out of that complete nurture thing that I've done for the prospects, but I did end up closing 2 additional clients because they were also nurtured. I wasn't expecting their payments, to be honest. So I was overwhelmed to a level I was just expecting I would collect around $10,000, but I did end up collecting $4,000-$5,000 more, right? So this is the power of actually nurturing up your prospects, and that's what we are going to talk about in this video. When I first started my agency out, I never used to think I would be in a position where I'll be getting referrals, but here it is, guys. I've personally made it to a level where client refer Growth Magnet Studio, do work with these guys. They do an amazing job. So my entire strategy of closing clients, the most important aspect of closing client is nurturing them up. All right, so when I'm saying nurturing them up is you have seen for yourself. Let's say you want to buy a Nike shoe, right? So you visited their website and whatnot, you just search for the term Nike shoes, right? And then slowly you started seeing more ads for it, right? More variations, different colors, different variants, and whatever it is, right? So now you are at a position. Initially you were just normally interested, like you were just browsing it just for fun, like what kind of shoes the current stock offers, right? But now after seeing so many ads, retargeting ads I'm talking about, you are at a position, you have just bought it impulsively, boom. So that's like a small time frame and journey from just being a normal buyer, like who's just thinking like I might do end up working with him, I might do end up buying this thing, right? But now you impulsively, like literally bought the shoes or impulsively start working with that agency, right? So what Nike does is like it shows you like retargeting ads. I'm just giving an example, I'm not sure like if Nike is just running ads or not, I'm just giving an example. Any company out there, they you first of all show your interest in something, and then if you just not ready to buy it yet, you start seeing retargeting ads, then your interest level actually spikes a little, and from there you just impulsively buy the product. The chances are very less you're not going to buy it, right? I've literally experienced that myself. Like if I want to buy something and I start seeing the ads or whatever it is, I do my own research, like does this thing actually work, what kind of results does this thing get. So I feel like tempted, captivated just by the thing, like I can also get these kind of results, why not let's just test it out. So I just impulsively buy things out at that level. So what happens is like that particular company, that particular research that I was doing, everything, the blogs, online, I feel nurtured up, like like everything that was available online, I'm now nurtured up in it, right? I go ahead and just make the purchase. And similarly, that exact strategy we have to implement here when you are actually doing prospecting for your clients. Just to make it clear how you can actually nurture your prospects are, first, let's say they are selling in California, they are selling in Texas, they are selling in Virginia, whatever state is, right? And let's say your prospects are even ghosting you at some level, right? Like you are trying, hey John, are you there? John, why aren't you responding to me? John, it would be good if you can just respond back to me. Guys, the best way they will the best way to get a response back from a prospect if they're ghosting you is to post results in their particular state. Let's say for example, John, he's selling solar in California, and he's like literally, he was ready at one point to work with me, now he's just ghosting me. Now what's next? I'll start creating results post, obviously my actual results, especially in California, for the next continuous simultaneous, like next 3-4 days straight. I can guarantee you in the next 3-4 days he's going to reach back out to me. Bhavesh, I'm ready, let's do this. Just saying this from my last 3 years experience. Bhavesh, I'm ready, let's do this. That's the exact same words of most of my prospects when they are like actually ghosting me, and when they start seeing these results, when they are actually nurtured up. Bhavesh, I'm ready, let's do this. Send me the invoice, send me the contract, boom. That's a closed sale right there. Another way of nurturing your prospect down is I would say like sending them results. All right, so let's say again, they're selling in California, you will, instead of posting those results online, you will send them the results directly. Just don't say anything, drop the results in the conversation box, boom, just leave the conversation and let him see the messages. Keep doing that until he actually comes back to you, until he actually responds back to you. Like maybe 3-4 days again, like just send one result every day for the next 4 days. After 4 days, either he's going to block you or either he's going to get back to you. We good? So guys, this is the actual strategy that not just my sales team, but I've been using for the last 3 years. And these strategies, like how did I actually came up with these strategies? It's just purely out of brainstorming. I never used to like see these kind of strategies out there, like if people are even doing. So just while just working, I used to get these ideas, I used to write it down, I used to implement those things out. And finally, when it started working, I started sharing it with my sales team, and now they're even doing a more better job than me. So guys, like the basic strategy of acquiring clients is just doing the outreach and volume. I've been like insisting you guys. I'm putting so much pressure on this thing, volume. Just like how important fuel is to run a car or run any vehicle out there. Similarly, that's how important it is for us to do the outreach and volume. How would you know like which script is converting? How would you know which offer is converting? How would you even know like if this is working or not? Everything comes down to volume. Let's say if you're reaching out to 500 600 prospect and you're using multiple scripts, multiple offers, by the end of the week you would be completely aware like which script is working good, which offer is working good, and where you should be actually focusing, right? Once you know which script is working, once you know which offer is working, you would just obviously focus on that, right? That's as simple as possible. So again, I can't insist more. If you're outreaching, reach out to minimum of 300 to 400 prospects, or sky's the limit. There was a point like I was literally insisting my sales guys to reach out to 1,000 prospects a day, and they actually did. So I'm very proud of my sales team. Like they just believe in the vision I have. And second thing, obviously volume is one thing. Second, you have to again realize how important your offer is. If it's not captivating, if it's not intriguing, not tempting, do you even have an offer? you know so you have to make your prospect realize, if I don't buy from this particular agency, if I don't start working with this agency, I'm a fool, I'm stupid. you know so you have to actually make them feel that your offer should be so good, it's like smooth as butter, you know and you should feel confident while offering your services. If I'm offering something like this, I'm 100% sure my prospect is going to buy this or start working with me, right? So again, in the past I did create like a lot of videos on how to create irresistible offers. So do check those videos out in on my YouTube channel. But recently guys, I've launched two new things. I just want to put this out here if you're not aware. So first is 10K client SMMA glitch, a course from the very scratch to the top. How you will be actually start and scale your agency from zero to $10,000 with no results. I've literally created different scenarios inside the course. Like if you don't have results, what can you do? What kind of services you can offer so that you can acquire those initial clients? How to build up sales process, how to set up teams, how to hire people on commission basis, and most importantly, how to close clients over a Zoom call. How you can do that actually, right? Everything is covered inside that course. You're going to find the link in the description. Alright. Second, recently I've also launched 10K SMMA Vault. So let me just share my screen real quick and let me just give you a quick rundown of what exactly that 10K SMMA Vault has. And you guys will be your mind will be blown. I'm 100% sure. This 10K SMMA Vault consists of 8 things in total, 8 deliverables you can say. So this folder actually has 15 sales calls recorded, where I actually went on a Zoom call with my prospect and I closed prospects between $2,000 to $10,000. Bonus is it's like a free cold calling course. You can also access that course from the link in the description, but it's for the people who is going to buy 10K SMMA Vault. It's pretty much the same. And the bonus too is the master classes, where I actually took those master class with the people who are just starting out, and I literally went over how you can start and scale your marketing agency. You can say like a mini course for you guys. So the more content you will consume and the more implementation and execution you're going to do, it's going to be a game changer. Just trust me on this. Client agreements. I know a lot of people used to reach out to me, Bhavesh, I want to see the agreements, the contracts you send to your clients before actually signing up with them. So I've covered like my both appointment contract as well as my retainer contract here. Cold calling scripts, my first $850 client, exact script right in there. Outreach and objection handling, all the scripts that I still use till this very date, even my sales team. How do I follow with the prospect who's ghosting me? How do I handle the objection? How do I pre-handle the objection before even getting that objection? Everything covered inside that. Outreach tracker, I've told you guys how important it is to track your numbers down. If I'm reaching to 500 prospects to get a one to get like one appointment, I need to reach out to 1,000 prospects to get two appointments. Just example. So you gotta track your numbers down. Training call recordings. Like uh, I'm not sure if you guys are aware. I used to run a coaching program with the name Inner Circle and Remaster. Till this very date, we are not running it, but in the past we end up recording more than 100 plus training calls. So I've just included 15 of those training calls here where I'm actually interacting with the students, helping them if they're getting an objection from the prospect, if they're getting a script problem, or let's say if they're getting like sales calls problem. Everything is covered. So 15 such calls, Zoom calls inside this particular drive. So it's so much value packed, I cannot even tell you. And but yeah, if you want to buy this, again the link would be in the description. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope you did got a lot of value out of this video. And also don't forget to join the Facebook group from the comment section. Until my next video guys, keep taking action and you've got this. Bye.